Good evening, people. Um, we are in round two of the Metroid Prime 2 Randomizer tournament. My name is Dogorath, pronouns are she, her, and with me today is Steve. Hello, how are you doing tonight?
I am doing all right. How about yourself?
I am just great. This is the alternate weekly week, aka Random Start, Random Elevators. What are we hoping to see?
You know, quite frankly, I'm practically pretty new to this tournament. I don't want to be that guy because I'm not used to the masochism of all the whole cursing seeds. Sometimes I'm actually in favor of a jet seed, but I know the chat loves them some cursing. Some commentators' curse is always welcome.
Well,
Already
I exclusively wish for bad things to happen to the runners when they play randomizer, so I'm hoping for something required on a very out of the way sank entrance.
Missile and Seekers for start and start in Aegon Wastes. All right, here we
Oh,
go.
and yes, the only RA for this is the new patcher, which produces good things usually. Ooh, bombs to start with, along with seekers.
Why are we here?
Random start. I think they can just pretty certain it's like any start that isn't like Sky Tumble Grounds, I would guess.
Rayleigh's already causing chaos.
Oh, that's just
Mining
Crayley
Station
stuff.
B.
Shoutouts to Bash Prime, by the way.
Already, let's just say it right now. Curse is already coming into form. 10 missiles to play with. And gotta back up, Op.
Wow, I did not even think this room had a
They were all the
backside
way
to the
back
Seeker
there.
lock. Oh, unfortunately, Marker's mask missed one missile. Okay, they got
One more
it.
chance. One more chance.
Ugh,
Alrighty.
that would not have been a great start to have to grind for missile drops. Even with Echo's better drop system compared to Prime 1, sometimes it just doesn't.
Yep. Fortunately, there's a 10 count on the board, so we should have the better side of the system kicking in at this point.
Yeah, 10 is the minimum for, if you have less than 10 missiles for whatever reason, the game won't give you priority drops at all. So it's a good thing they start with 10.
We are making a play for the item here. I missed it. Oh, yeah, Dark Beam. Yeah. No,
That's pretty
we want
good.
that.
Yeah, they
Gotta
kind of
get
need
out of
that to
here
get out of here,
somehow.
actually.
Gotta get out of here somehow.
Now, this is a sneaky good starting location because you need bombs to get out and seekers and then dark beam. So that's a lot of items that you're given for free, basically. So we basically have like 5 starting items here, or 4. No, 5. You need missiles to have seeker launcher, right? Logically.
So, there. Oh, we're cracking the block on the other side for Op. And then going into Bomb Guardian here. Now, for a change, this tournament, for the most part, every time we've seen Bomb Guardian, there's been a cheeky little easy way out. We actually have to spend more than 10 seconds here today.
Yeah. Although having dark beam, I think. No, actually, that doesn't help. No, this is a dark end beam when it has a health bar. So yeah, they have to do this the old-fashioned way. Well, okay, no, Dark Beam still
Oh,
freezes it, actually.
I'm not wrong by saying needing more than 10 seconds, but this is still faster than traditional, so
Mm-hmm.
I'll take it.
Longest, record for longest, Bomb Guardian in the tournament, I think. So far, anyways. Maybe one day we'll come here with just, like, the bare minimum. Maybe even with Shuffle Charge Beam, ooh.
Well, we'll see what runners decide on for RAs in the future. But for now, got a missile expansion. Then got Op heading into the energy controller itself. Another missile expansion. Um, as part of the weekly settings, all translators are shuffled, so we don't even have Violet at the moment, so no luck getting that hint right now.
That's an Amber
But
hint,
worth a
but same
dive just
point.
in case it was a needed item this early.
Yeah. Huh.
Who knows? It could have been that
I'm just... Oh, go
Amber
ahead.
that would have done the translating. Who knows?
Well, the translator, the logic hints are always vanilla.
Yes.
But yeah.
No, I'm
We'll
just
see what
saying
the
that
sand cache door is.
dive into the energy controller just in case it was that translator.
Oh, yeah, of course. Oh, I guess sand
Oh,
cache is just unlocked. Neat.
what's up? What's up above? I did not catch that.
I did not either. I'll get another look with Marcus Mask. They did not look.
I was not on the draw with that.
It's an E-Tank.
On the okay.
5 more missiles. Wow, we've just gotten 3 missile expansions so far. That's interesting.
They want vanilla Aegon, I guess. The program wants more vanilla Aegon.
Yeah, I have a feeling that the game is gonna, the Randomizer is gonna want us to go out not Sank entrance, Aegon entrance. That's gonna be my guess.
Random elevators, that could be our next progression.
Yeah, it'll probably just go to Temple Grounds, which is a lot of easy checks unless you're in, like, the wrong side of it. Oh, there's Space Jump. Alright.
Alright.
With that...
Sticking in Aegon is no longer a bad thing. Maybe Lab's got something. We shall see.
Yeah. With what do we have? Yeah, Lab's got a fair amount of progression, actually. But I would want to see, first off... That wasn't an SDK, at least. I think it was just a missile expansion. Yeah, Labs, you can do most of Labs, right now. With Dark Beam. And a Power Bomb expansion, how nice. I was not looking at what the elevator was, sadly.
Oh, I tried to catch something else now that chat, help us out. Explain my movements right about now. I'm still caught by shiny things on other ends of things.
Oh, it happens all the time. It's super easy to miss things in races. Runners go fast, which is unfortunate for us who want to know things. And there's 2 of them. It's even worse. We have such a hard job.
Marker's making the play for Dark Aegon.
Yeah.
Early loop already. Not a bad thing.
Yeah, they can get most of the items there, except like Junction Site, I think that's what it's called. Awp can grab this E-Tank with nice standable, very smooth, classic trick.
Yep.
I love it every time.
Hey, this early, every E, you can... I'd spend 30 seconds on grabbing some E right there as well.
It goes to Temple Transport Violet. That's where the Aegon entrance goes. Probably dead. But it could potentially have... There is one check they could make there.
Let's say on that side, you do have the one, but without Violet, I'm not disappointed in skipping it.
Well, it's a random elevator, or it's random translator gates too, right? So very unlikely to just be open. I do like this play for Marker's Mask. I personally would have checked. Neither play is bad here, going into Lab or going to Dark Aegon. You can get a lot of stuff here. I'm not getting strong signals toward either one in particular.
No, there's nothing yet broken open, so I myself too. I'm saying can't fault either one of them.
So we're going to be getting a lot of things very quickly here. So about the runners, Op is a veteran runner. She's been around for years and years at this point. Oh, there's Amber Translator and Crossroads. Marker's Mask, I haven't seen them before. I believe they are new to the community, if I'm not mistaken. Supers. Oh, that's a very good find. Storage C is pretty close to just being doable.
To my understanding, Marcus Mask, this is their first tournament. I do not have any idea of when they joined the community, but this, to my knowledge, is their first tournament. So,
Best of luck to them.
They did pull off the win last week, so...
Ooh.
That I caught that race live. That was a heck of a seed they had to fight through, and they pulled it off by a minute or so. And if you can go back and catch that, it was one of the races, second race of the entire tournament, and even Bash was just going nuts. He was on commentary, and he was losing his darn mind. So
Off doing a BSJ to get this item early. That is something.
it's shiny over there. That's big enough. I think maybe grab, but it's in that band that also makes me think a more ball upgrade.
Yeah. Either way, we're getting that.
Oh.
The worst option, of course, is grapple beam, but even then, like, no screw attack, so
Yeah.
it's nice to have.
It's also gonna give you an idea where the logic wants you to go. So no matter what, seeing this, there's a good reason to go over here and get this. Meanwhile, Marker's Mask, a little low on health, playing it a little safe, trying to avoid that central light beam area. Oh shit! What did I miss?
Shoot. Nah,
Beam
language.
related upgrade.
It was a spider ball. And also, there is a HUD and junction site. Neat. I thought it said beam upgrade. Oh. Okay, no, I'm sorry. I'm getting my
Central
item
Mining
mixed up.
Plaza, if that's the room name,
For players.
recall, the hint was for dark version, so Battleground, beam-related upgrade.
Yes. Probably nothing, but worth keeping an eye on. Dark Burst, okay.
Meanwhile, missile expansion in the broom closet.
Finding Violet in junction site is super interesting. Could be a hint for the next translator gate you gotta go through if you find when you find Spider.
I'm finding these week 2 settings with the alternate settings, all this shuffled. It's blown my mind. Just taking the logic and ripping it in half and telling me, nope, that's not the direction to go, my guy.
Yeah, it
This
takes a while to get
translator-
used to these settings. Red Temple Key and whatever this room is called. Biohazard?
Bioenergy.
Bioenergy production,
Got
I
a map
think.
up somewhere.
Dark Aegon Key 2. Ominous.
Bioenergy production.
There we go. I was thinking of that one awful room in Prime 1.
Meanwhile, over on Marker side, we are shooting a statue.
And then nothing will die. It's great. It's like how Odysseus answered the Cyclops that he was nobody, and then nobody killed him, or killed the Cyclops. Yeah, nobody's about to die here. Oh, worm?
Oh, who is? Oh, Junkyard. Oh, why do you have no health?
I love it when... I love it when the devs just forget to make things invulnerable before they're actually supposed to die. Very clean stored C dash. For another E-tank. We want those, as many as we can get early on.
This early, no complaints. No complaints whatsoever.
And Op is going to show off a funny little stand bull to skip having to lower 3 blocks. Just jumping in the corner, and there you go. Up finding supers in Command Center is huge, actually. So when she does go into Dark Aegon, she can just walk straight through Warrior's Walk and just do that all in one go.
You bring up Warrior's Walk. Oh my goodness. I'm the numbskull. I missed that week 1. That set me back so far.
Yeah. So many rooms.
No, it had was that, it was Light Beam or Dark Beam. It had one of the two.
Ooh.
I last locationed it and just.
Oh heck.
Nah, this is my first ever tournament. I'm not ashamed. I am learning just as much as I am learning tricks by practice, but.
Yeah, in my very first tournament race ever, I soft-locked in Warrior Shrine by dropping down without bombs. So I feel ya.
A shout out to Audraxis. That was a fun race. Even though I am still mad at my machine here for dolphin crashing twice, but no.
Oh.
No. My side was cursed, but it was all hardware and then my own darn mistakes. Audraxis gave me a heck of a race, and it was also a cursed seed too, so it was a fun race. No regrets. Loved it. But no, if anyone caught that race, that was yeah. Meanwhile, over on Offside, Dark Samus fight.
The longest Dark Samus of the tournament, probably. Just like the longest Bomb Guardian.
We have seen a non-Power Bomb Dark Samus fight already. So I will not state on timing, but...
Sky Temple key in Violet. And the door is locked as predicted. That does mean it's, no, there's no way out of Aegon currently in a more like open fashion. We're locked by Emerald on one side and realistically another translator. We're going to be locked by main PBs on the Vanilla Sank side, and then Boost Ball on the Vanilla Torvis side.
Oh no, wait, sorry, never mind. We have Seekers.
Yeah,
I forgot about that.
So the runners are going to want to find any one of those to logically leave. And there's Sunburst. Wow. If this was a bombless seed, if this was a bomb slots without bomb seed, I would be very unhappy at actually having to do them.
Marker seeing E-Tank up above. Minus 8 grenades, I recall that is.
Yeah. Do they know the stand to get up there? You can just stand on that wasp nest. Ah, okay. I think they just forgot to look at it earlier.
Just isn't part of their first run repertoire. Always look at it second time through, thinking catch spider later. I don't know. I know I'm stuck in old school vanilla shit stuff.
Yeah. This trick is easy enough though, and the only trigger for the bomb slots or the beehives is doing Bomb Guardian, I believe. Or is it Bomb Guardian? Oh man, I actually don't remember. Either way, though, while the beehive is there, it's really easy to just pop on up and grab that. You can also do a BSJ if the you do the vanilla order of triggers and yeah, and the beehive is despawned. I think the way they've done it, the beehives can't despawn.
With the new patcher, I don't know which layers still exist and still persist.
Well, the new patcher isn't going to affect logic. I think, yeah, the new patcher isn't going to affect logic. It just has some extra features, and it's not going to mess with any of the layers. Too many of the layers, I think, except for the ones that crash. The devs don't like to change the game as that much, only enough to ensure stability. So I assume that sequence of that little shenanigans with the beehive is left intact.
Marker finding it. Supers are downstairs.
And up,
More fault coming.
heading into Dark Aegon finally. She'll be able to get most of the items here, except for like Ink Hatch 2. She could do Vanilla Light, I guess, which sucks. Oh, and she can get Junction Sight too. Which Maker's Mask, excuse me. Maker's Mark is a whiskey, but it's alright, I guess. But, yeah, Marker's Mask is gonna have to dip back into front of Dark Aegon just to pick up everything. New patcher touches GFMC and Trooper Security Station Tumble Grounds to put them on the second pass layer, and will eventually work on getting Torva's Temple to not crash. Ah, okay. And a Spider Ball.
Save.
So runners will mostly be tracing each other to the ground for a little bit. I'll be first to new checks sooner, though. Great Temple's gate is Emerald, unfortunately, so we do not have temple access.
I'm getting violet.
Mm-hmm.
Marker getting bullied by some space pirates.
So it goes. They're rude. Still no way out of Aegon, logically, so I'm thinking that it's probably... Warriors Rock probably has progression. That's gonna be my guess. Now we'll get Boost Ball or Power Bombs at Warriors Block. Or Emerald, I guess. Oh yeah, Torva's Temple is nasty. It's always been a notorious bugbear for Randomizer. It has decided races before. I think in the first multi-tournament with I did with Bash, we had in our placement seed, I was playing Prime and Bash was playing Echoes, and Bash crashed in Torva's Temple. And that was a very unfortunate time loss.
Alp just got disrespected by the drop system.
That goes to Prime 1.
And didn't get an Ultra. Got a missile instead.
And Prime 1 can still happen, unfortunately. It's not foolproof.
After jump garden if Hawk heads up into Warrior's Walk. Potentially, do we have enough E? They'd feel comfortable enough heading into Battleground through the Ingstorm.
Oh, absolutely. If you just roll through it, that's just, you take like 15, 20 damage. It's really not all that bad. At worst, Op will peek into the way back towards the portal, get some drops there. Oh, and even better. Maxing out energy. Oh, there's also just a save station here. I forgot. Yeah, saving is always a good action to take in a Prime 2 randomizer. It's never a bad decision.
No, I can confirm. Sighting once again. Yeah, dolphin crashes. But anyways, they are proceeding into Warrior's Walk.
What do we find here?
Ooh,
A suit?
Well, this gets us in the Ingstorm, no problem.
Yeah, and I guess we like that, but it's not super helpful. I guess oh, there we
what is
go.
this?
Ball upgrade. All right, we're going to the Torvis elevator, it looks like.
Yep.
Oh, this is annoying, actually. Oh, no. Op has a single power bomb. Well, okay, they might be able to string together enough drops to, make this not terrible.
Bullied by the drop system. Not being kind. Oop, one missile left to go. Oh.
Well, we got a power bomb. These things are not dropping anything. Wow.
Simultaneously, marker, try the E-dash. Bioenergy.
That's just a regular dash, I think, unless Marker's mask was trying to do an E-dash, but you can just do a regular dash in there. I'm going to switch to Ops Audio since they're farther ahead.
Gotcha.
In general, what's better to play on, Dolphin or console and racing? Dolphin is generally fine if you have a good enough computer. Unfortunate crashes notwithstanding. It's honestly just whatever you have.
Yeah, me standing here, no, I'm not sitting on no super gaming computer right about now, so my experiences are my own. Do not take them as a
Indictment
statement of Dolphin as a whole. I am most certainly not on the latest and greatest, although I think it's a good setup, but
I just realized, yeah, if Op went into Aegon right now from the lab side, she would have to save warp out. She might have, actually. I wasn't looking too closely now that I think about it. I forgot about the light door coming out of Battleground as well, so getting boost ball the way she did was required.
Yeah, without light beam, that's the only way to get it. There. We're going through Crossroads. Alright. What was over here? I missed it. What's over here on the upside?
Is Op just grabbing this item? Maybe she forgot what it was. I think it was just... Oh yeah! No, we forgot what it was.
I didn't catch it. Yeah, that's... Alright. Amber, we got some hint action going on here in Aegon.
And Op is going to take the warp to start to position herself the best for the Amber Hands. This is great. I love this route.
Fastest way, that hint being right there. Being right there as a start room. That hint. Oh my goodness. Screw attack on marker side.
That's
Doomed entry.
interesting. That's real interesting. Ooh. So Op definitely never stepped foot over there, then.
No, no light beam to get over there, so...
Or, well, she can just use the portal and then save warp out.
True.
Quad required! We have our first required boss. I'm happy with this turn of events.
Do we get the double whammy? Do we get the double whammy? Tumos? Are we that cursed?
Would have been even better if that SDK was on Tumos and Quad had nothing, because then you're not even fighting Quad for anything to gain. You're not even getting anything relevant out of Quad. Just busy work. And that's funny. Vanilla Light Beam is possible, and that does look like what Marco's Mask is going for. Yeah, it's a fair enough play. I wouldn't make a vanilla light play without Light Beam unless I was desperate, which... yeah. Bonk. Next hint says... Light Beam is in GFMC compound. Alright.
We've got Jump Guardian handled too, so no matter which part of GFMC, we're getting it.
Yep. Oh yeah, so Marker's Mask is not getting Light Beam, and they're either gonna have to reset out or just walk out.
Yeah.
Bad scene all around.
Although I doubt they'll reset out, because screw attack being there, they'll probably want to keep that.
If they saved in the last room, then resetting out is fine. I wasn't looking though.
I was about to say, Op's the only one I've been seeing safety save. I don't know if Marker did or not.
Next hint. Powerbomb is in Temple Assembly site. Okay. So this elevator here probably just goes to Temple Assembly, or somewhere to Temple Grounds. Now, Marker's Mask did not save. Op doing my favorite thing with Boost Ball, which is splattering the space pirates.
Sorry,
all right.
The band was about Bowling for Soup. No, they were predecessing Bowling for Pirates.
Oh, and there was a screw attack hint as well. Oh, so Op can go.
They'll catch that up and find that sooner rather than later.
Yeah. Watering Hole is that room just before the one Marker's Mask is in. Looks like Op doesn't want to take the chance that it's vanilla Light Beam or Feeding Pit or Ring Cache too. Yeah. There's actually quite a few places it can be that are not accessible.
Snake Quadrant. Okay.
Oh, I think Marker's Mask is forgetting about Warrior's Walk, unfortunately. And they're looking at the map like they don't know what they missed.
I'm the last person to comment about that one, but yes, that seems to be what's going on.
It happens. There's a lot to keep track of in Echoes.
Oh, have they just, yeah. Marker is opting for the reset.
Fair.
How much progress do we lose? 24 minutes and not too far.
Oh my god, Tumos has STK6!
The double whammy, Quad and Tumos. We
are
on
incredible.
Our way to greatness as far as Blurst is concerned.
I'm happy. This is great. This is exactly what I signed up to commentate for.
Content. Love to see it. Which, in this type of seed, how I'm sorry, but would that make you incentivized to do that earlier so you have a guaranteed no mess transportation system? Do you want to get the temple energy transport going sooner rather than later?
Honestly, probably worthwhile. Oh, Op is opting to go into Dark Aegon here. And they'll get the screw attack, which is huge.
With Dark Beam having the save room here, being able to warp to starting room.
And a clean slope jump off the dead body. Finally, a space pirate that's useful for something. Oh, I cannot wait till we find the Chica and Wormints. I have high hopes for this seed.
It has been a theme of week 2 here. Worms have been required. So we there's more cursing on the way if tendencies are showing.
Worms have always been a hotspot for progression, though, across the, 5 years I've been in this community. There's comparatively few requirements towards, versus other spots, except for the keys. Basically just need, missiles to get over there. And a way to get out, so, bombs or space jump. A vanilla Chica, great. I hope that happens again.
Yes, there was one already this seed. We will, or this tournament. We will take another. Hop after the warp start. Crawling back out of here. Screw attack in hand. So many hints already pointing us in different directions. Oh wait, Marker is seeing.
And not enough energy to safely pick it up.
Yep, but I saw those power shots. They are not happy with that. I saw that.
Unfortunately, right now, the only way out of here is through, maybe not unfortunately. It's actually nice for, a linear thing. Oh, Op is gonna go look at,
the elevator here?
Yeah, the violet item now. Yeah. Only one way, real viable way out of Aegon right now, which is nice. You don't have to think as a runner.
STK, nice.
Third one known. Probably would just walk up to the door, see if you can't see the other translator gates from there. You could probably spot at least one. Now, Op will be going into New Frontier with a very good item advantage and knowledge advantage.
Ops game, not liking them with drops. Marker just got a double power bomb when they've only got one slot for it.
That can happen if you are out of power bombs and break two things in the same frame with a power bomb. So they both see that you have no power bombs and that there are no power bombs in the world, so you just get two of them.
So on Ops side right now, in possession of Dark Suit, Supers, Seekers.
I think we're seeing a sand processing check real quick.
Yeah. But I would ask if you see an elevator that heads to STKs. Do you go this early?
Um, they have everything they need
If you
for it,
get that
yeah.
Torvis, that well, vanilla Torvis side, Temple Grounds elevator is, I don't know. Part of me is always, or has been struggling with the idea of the second I get those items I need, do
Well,
I go? And with SDKs, if you go one-way mindset, you only need Dark Beam to get back there. You reset out of there, or
and
step
Seekers and
warp out of there.
Supers. Yeah, it's a very strong play, and we've seen Op make it before, so Op is just checking sand processing, being very thorough with Aegon. It has been a very rewarding location. But yeah, it's at this point with two E tanks and Darks, hints are a very safe thing to go for. So it's just a matter of being able to find Temple Grounds and a way over to that part.
Yeah. Part of what makes this week unique is just the randomized elevators. Just you never know, because the earlier race today, how
Oh
at
my
Doomsday
god.
Warp they were
Wow! Dark
Ooh, Dark
Visor.
Visor. Ooh, okay, let's break this
Okay.
one like that.
I keep thinking that Ob might be being a little too thorough, that she probably won't find another item. She could just leave, and then she keeps finding items, so I guess she's got her finger on the pulse of the seed. It's the way into Saint Quadrant. True with Sacred Path. Did you look at the elevator with the vanilla Torvis elevator?
No, I was mentioning that we did not spot the Vanilla Torvis. Um, I had just mentioned that asking about STK hints.
Appa's considering if she wants to go out of her way for Battleground. Um,
So that was missile related, right?
it was a beam-related upgrade. So that can be at most Annihilator Beam, which probably, if it's Annihilator Beam, that's unfortunate, but it's so out of the way at this point.
Yeah.
But then again, so is Dark Visor, so we'll see what she does. I personally would leave the Battleground for a later cleanup. Yeah, Light Beam is in GFMC compound. And Op is just gonna opt out of Dark Aegon Battleground. But oh, she did look at this.
She got into the room to see it. And the totem on their way.
Oh, is that what? I guess that's why she went to sand processing then. She realized she couldn't go this way. Oh, okay, that makes sense now. That makes a lot of sense now. In that, no, this way was also blocked off until the Dark Visor.
Yep.
There was a world where Dark Visor was in, like, the cliff area, Phazon grounds. No, wait, it would have to be Light Beam. Never mind. Never mind. That's a stupid world. Impossible world. Disregard. Alright, Light Beam incoming.
Oh, on the ship itself. Some dark ammo there on the crate. And light beam on ship.
Oh, accessible hint here. We do have Violet, so we are able to read hints here. And Op is going to scan the map station to learn elevator names. This is a big play. Or informational play. Really helpful to just know the other 5 elevators already. She should be able, yeah, she'll be able to get to, ooh, Aegon Temple access. So that's the powerbomb door at Aegon. Lord Torvis, a powerbomb. Sank Spider side, a powerbomb. Torvis entrance, not powerbomb locked. And Temple Transport Amber, which sucks. So the moral of the story is power bombs, I believe. We'll probably be seeing that fairly soon. Well, the main power bombs, anyways. She does just have the
Yeah, there's been a burger or two found by now.
yeah.
Yeah, mains are what would still be considered required by logic. So.
Yes. Looking at Grand Chamber Windlay real quick.
Door notoriously taking long to load.
So it goes. Screw Attack was in oh, I've already forgotten the room. Terribly sorry. It's at it's in the back half of Dark Aegon, the opposite of Command
Right
Center.
Dark Portal. I'm also blanking on the room name.
Doomed Entry, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Dark Aegon key, which we will probably be seeing here. Marker's Mask also gonna get that Dark Visor in short order.
Opt is opting to get this key, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
Going for the screw attack method for the ledge.
Mm-hmm. So much easier than the BSJ.
Didn't want to bring that up, but yes, I've actually found consistency on the screw attack, whereas that BSJ, I think I may have gotten it once in 2 hours of practice.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Screw attack I can manipulate well, it seems, but the camera and doing the BSJ is just always instant unmorph versus getting the jump.
It takes practice. And the Monster Hunter Claw Grip also. This looks good. That was close to a soft lock, but also grip. Ooh. Yeah, the most difficult thing about this is timing the screw attack to actually land there.
Bonks.
Or canceling it.
Yeah, bonks don't get you anything. You gotta land on that ledge. With that SpeedGaming bot bringing up the Discord, also want to shout out our runners are running on Twitch. You can give them a follow.
Yeah.
And the two of us, both also on Twitch. Head on over to channels as you see fit.
Yeah, there we go.
I'm sorry, I just missed that in chamber access.
I'm not seeing anything new on
Op took a peek. I did not catch what they saw in there.
Oh, it was a cannonball. Yeah, fair enough.
Good knowledge.
Oh, Op is gonna do this vanilla way. Fortunately, she doesn't have any missiles. This is gonna be slightly awkward in just a moment. Here comes the bitter truth. 0 missiles out of 35. This room sucks. I hate this
Mirror, I
room.
don't recall, picked up Cannonball. I think she just spotted it. So it should still be there in wind chamber access.
Mm-hmm.
Or,
Wind chamber entryway. Four out of 5. Yes, truly. 4 out of 5 room. I don't know if Op is gonna go back immediately with missiles, or if she's just gonna be like, you know what, I'll just wait for the Amorbus hint. This room is terrible. Showing off this neat little scan you can do, just log on from there. Emerald translators and Sky Tumble grounds. So it's probably like Pod W, but it could also be something terrible. Like Ing Reliquary.
yeah. We got Screw, so Phazon Grounds is not out of play either. You got Seekers. Dang it, what's that room name?
Oh, we could just get War Ritual Grounds and Ruined Shrine. Yeah, most of this area is actually open now, or Sky Temple Grounds anyways. Except for like Ing Reliquary. Speaking of Ing Reliquary, here's the hint. Oof! Oof! Oh, disgusting!
Which
It doesn't even matter which one it is. It's a HUD system. That's relevant. That's only major upgrades. Wow! You can get almost every item. I think that's the one item they can't get right now, actually. Incredible! What a spiteful seed!
not enough E to make the dark suit run, and no light suit to make it the traditional way. So,
Yeah.
oh, did you make the right spot? Yes. That's oh, there's mains. There's mains.
It's all logical now.
Doing
Hunger
cheeseburger to add to the total. Turn it into 5 once they grab mains. This is opening up and opening up quick.
That's when the seed gets most dangerous, because now you can route incorrectly and not find anything.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we do have 3 power bombs for mains. I love that. That means you can get like bombs in Hall of Honor Dead.
I've had to see a gen to practice seed that became a requirement.
Oh yeah.
No, light beam was in Hall of Honor Dead, which locked my morph ball bombs.
I love that so much.
And the only power bombs I'd found was mains, so it was a one shot. It was I used my 3 power bombs correctly, or I gotta go back and reload.
Bless.
Marker is checking the Ing Hive.
It was nothing relevant. Just a beam ammo, I suspected.
Yep. I mean, that was hint as beam related, and have they gotten the hint yet for light beam on GFMC?
I don't know if they have.
Which hint hinted that? I cannot remember.
It was one of the Amber Ends. Well, they will find it pretty quickly once they actually get to Aegon. It's like just a couple rooms away.
going for, that's Pod W, right? Planet Dark Worship?
Yes.
I'll
That was
keep
probably
going
just
with
5
that.
missiles or something. She could have gotten it if she wanted.
Yeah, Dark Suit, nah, that would have been easy, so probably not worth the time. Cobalt locked, okay.
Oh, not even gonna get the hint. There's the joke. She's already gotten the item.
All honesty question, can you read the hint through the gate, or?
It's finicky, but there is a gap you can scan through and lock onto the dead body.
Gotcha.
It does kind of suck though, but it's worthwhile.
Alright, door number 1 unlocked. Door number 2 is Emerald. Nope.
Wow.
Long way if you want DMT. Sorry, Op.
This means, oh man, this means that the hint side of Temple Grounds is locked off. Out of Bounds is not allowed this tournament, so even if Hop wanted to, she couldn't. Oh, this is
This
great! Wow, I thought we were gonna get this STK hints.
this this tournament, I'll go over Out of Bounds in a second, but no, this tournament has week 2 has just blocked all access with extreme measures. There has not been a gate on that second gate to landing site that hasn't been the last gate to be found, the last translator to be found. I don't think it's been evil on that gate.
And that's why we love Randovania.
I don't want to name names, but we've had a number of runners learn today that no, you can do DMT in reverse because that gate is locked so much. There's no other way to get to DMT except to go through the opposite direction intended.
The more you say
Which,
DMT, the more I think it's a recreational drug.
Dark Missile Trooper, I'm not advocating for anything of that style.
Are your kids taking DMT? Signs to know as a parent.
Where was I going with that? Yeah, no, the randomizer as of late. These week 2 seeds, that's been a locked gate a lot of the times.
I don't know if Op actually checked this elevator.
No, the elevator was locked behind a Cobalt.
No, this elevator, where Marco's mask is.
Oh. Sorry.
Oh wait, no, she looked at it through
Yeah, we got the map
the
hint,
map hint. Right.
Like Marco.
It was the Aegon Temple elevator. Which, who cares? So I think that means this elevator right here is the relevant one.
Reggie showing complete pride in his creation. If I'm reading the chat messages correctly. Something to touch on, yep, since everybody's stream is their first. The 2024 Metro Prime 2 Randomizer Tournament here. We are running with no out of bounds as a rule. That means if Samus isn't supposed to be able to stand on it or go to it, it is not supposed to happen. Meaning, if you haven't, let me rephrase. If she's not allowed to stand on it, if she's not allowed to morph ball onto it, it's not allowed. Now, the runners could agree to make that rule go away, but that rule was not a runner's agreement made today. So, out of bounds is illegal in today's race. So, if you guys have seen any out of bounds movement in other races somewhere else, We were expecting some of that here today. It's not happening without there being a disqualification. And Dark Aegon 3 key in
That's
Wind Chamber for AWP.
the last one. We're seeing an Amorbus play, and this is Amorbus is gonna have something required. Anyways, if you see someone doing out of bounds, get the authorities involved with something that's illegal state actions or whatever.
Our runners, they've already been through 1 week of no out of bounds. We're confident they're fully aware of the rules.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the nature of we're bringing it up, so you, the viewers, and again, like I mentioned, any race could be somebody's first. They could have seen a speed run or a TAS previously, wondering why they're not doing it. No, this year's tournament has made out of bounds a illegal thing, so that's why we're not using it here.
On the topic of a Morbait, I don't think it can be. I'm trying to think what's even, like, what did AWP gain access to? Like, Sand Canyon? Oh, Sand Canyon. But there's not a ton more that's in logic. Oh, Storage A? And yeah, there's a pretty good chance Amorbus has something. I don't think Amorbus is bait.
I'll cause the Discord chat. No, I'll go with Amorbus's bait. Let's get that debate going in chat right now. Bait or not? Let's see.
You're betting against the house, which is a foolhardy move.
I've done worse. Op doing vanilla reactor core.
Mm-hmm. The funniest thing about the prohibition on out of bounds and the way it's worded is that you can't do the screw attack shenanigans, like, to get through a morph ball slot. Or rather, I know you can't screw attack into morph tunnels because you're not supposed to be there. The way the rule is worded, it seems like maybe you can screw attack through that hole because you can stand on the other side, but I wouldn't do it without asking a TO.
So my interpretation, I'm one of those people that direct messaged a TO and asked. The interpretation I was given is the impression is if the trick has absolutely no chance that you'll be jettisoned out of bounds, then it's a trick that's capable of being done. If there's any chance that the trick could land you out of bounds, they'd rather you not do it, so that way there's no risk of violation of the rule. Now, obviously, also the way the wording of the tournament rules was provided, there's wording in the original rules. If you wind up by some means out of bounds, it's not an instant DQ if you didn't mean it. If you screw attacked too many times towards a morph ball tunnel, if your initial reaction, if you wound up screwing attacking into a morph ball tunnel per se, and your initial reaction is stop dead immediately and take no further actions to continue the out of bounds, I believe we're talking either a reset or a TO needs to clarify, but essentially your actions need to define that you were not intending to go out of bounds. That was a happenstance, and your actions need to infer that. It shouldn't be a DQ immediately. My interpretation, just because I'd no good ways to revert back from, was to reset to last and continue forward. That wouldn't instantly DQ you. But to continue further to out of bounds would be the DQ. That's my interpretation.
Fortunately, it's relatively hard to go out of bounds in this game by accident. There's a couple of rooms where you can do it, like in what's that one room in Upper Torvus Bog? not Path of Roots. I don't know, but it's one with that Morphball tunnel and the annoying
Path is the
Spore.
one I'm thinking of because it's got that U-turn.
Yeah.
With the tunnel, with the spider ball tunnel. That's the one I'm thinking of, was intended as the if you accidentally over screw attacked, that's one of the rooms they would have seen as like if you stopped right there and didn't go further. But yeah, there's not a lot of places where that kind of does happen. And Uncle Reggie with the clarification in the chat. If the screw attack in the tunnel lets you peek an item, it's DQ. If you do anything other than reset immediately, if you fall out of bounds, it's DQ. If you accidentally screw attack into a tunnel and immediately safe and morph ball immediately, you're safe. So Uncle Reggie coming in clutch with the description in chat. But yeah, the intention is you're not exactly looking at people are standing here nitpicking the out of bounds. It's the idea of if you do it with intention for advantage. If an accidental happens, it's not the end of the run. But if it's intentional, then you're over.
Also, communications area had the last Morbus key. Or the other Morbus key. Oh, okay. Well, there's progressive suit for... Oh, that wasn't on the Morbus? Dang. Okay. Still, there's a world where you just go and fight a Morbus now because it's right there.
I do apologize. I'm going to take a quick break real quick.
Okie dokie. Yeah, that light suit unlocks an annoying amount of annoying checks. Feeding pit is now in logic. We can do... we can walk into Dark Oasis and just sort of do a little dance. FTA. Ingrelquay, of course, is the most important one. It looks like Ob is going to go over to that area and check Feeding Pit. I don't think she's ever looked at Vanilla Late, so this is fair enough. And she might parlay that into an Amorbus check. Oh, wait, what is this from? Oh, that's Pod W. I got very confused from him because I thought that was War Ritual Grounds, but they can't get there, obviously. Yeah, it's just Pod W. And a knee tank and Feeding Pit. She doesn't even bother. It disgusts her. She does not need... Honestly, she's good on energy at this point. Nothing's really going to kill her without some extraordinarily bad luck. Sorry, Marcus Mask, you do not have the blue translator. Blue is an indecipherable color to you at this moment. Where does Op go from here? And gonna leave worms behind. Fair enough. Fair enough. I'm still hoping, though. A crash will do more damage than most enemies in this game with this loadout. Extremely true. Sorry that I don't have much to say here. We're just watching up. Marker is just going through terrain Op has already gone through, and Op is just walking to the next item. Not a lot to say, and so it goes. Now, the funniest thing that could happen in Ingrelkor is that it's not actually Emerald, it's like Cobalt or Echo for the true Chaos vibes. I'm not even sure if Echo does anything. No, it doesn't actually. And I guess you can get Mining Plaza, but I'm pretty certain that was irrelevant. Yeah, if it was relevant, Op would have at least done a Morbus while she was there. We're about to get what is probably an Emerald. And yeah, as expected. So now that unlocks Great Temple access. And we can also get to hints now, which is much more enticing. Yeah, that lets us get to landing site and therefore the back half of Temple Grounds and Great Temple. So good stuff, good stuff. I'm fairly sure Op is going to go opt for hints first, because hints are always extremely powerful in this game.
Oh yeah,
And we'll,
hints for sure.
yep.
Good Emerald, yep.
Yeah, Ink Reliquary did in fact have Emerald.
Meanwhile, I see Marker is looking at lower tours. Are they there?
No, they are just exploring through Temple Ground for the first-ish time. First pass through.
They're looking at connection rooms. Okay.
Yeah. Just for anyone who's just tuning in, we know of two SDKs. One is on Quadraxis, and the other is on Tumos. So I'm very happy with this seed. Oh, Marker putting out. I didn't even realize where they were. What happened? Oh, dang.
I don't recall. They seemed to be in the map the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
Just an inopportune time to perform a bodily function.
Yeah, it happens. Periodically, I check the racetime.gg room for any chatter between the runners. Sadly, there is none to report. I think Marker is lost again. I think they've forgotten about a storage A, which would be the next place to go after power bombs. And Sand Canyon to a lesser extent. I mean, we know that Sand Canyon doesn't have anything, but Marker doesn't know that. And as expected, Op is making the hints play.
Yep. Now they have Emerald. Can get past the second barrier. Which I don't know. Vanilla. They were both violet.
Yep.
They both did the same task. It kept you from circling back. Did we need 2 gates?
I think it's just for aesthetic mostly in vanilla. Because, yeah, we really don't need both of them, but...
Support system.
Oh, they did remember, fortunately. Markers remember the storage A. Now they have Light Suit to get Emerald.
Opting for Hall of Honor Dead. What do we have here? Oh, okay. Worth a trip.
This is such a hotspot for SDKs.
Cross across. I've never seen that pattern executed before. They're up. Doing a cross pattern to the boosters. I'm not familiar, but now it worked out.
Mm-hmm.
I've stuck to the traditional classic clockwise. So your next pattern is new. Delta, I've seen that before. I feel your pain. What's this hint got for us? Worms. STK.
Oh no! I walked right by it.
Alrighty. Yeah.
Oh, this is great. I love this
We have all
seed.
those keys early. I eat my words, not bait. Reggie, you made a seed. You made a seed.
Oh man, this makes me so happy.
And we don't even have STK hints yet, but we know Reggie made a seed.
Thank you, Reggie. You've learned well from me.
So no, Ops got 2, and we already know 3 of them. So by definition, we need 4 more hints, but we're gonna get 7.
I'm hoping so hard for Chica right now. The hint was a Morbus STK. Because God is dead and we killed him. God has no place on planet Aether.
Randomizer has decided, nope, our runners need to live on caffeine and hate.
Alright, here we go. Let me pull out a notepad real quick. Got Gathering Hall, that's tolerable. Dark Taurus Arena, alright. And Marker has picked up the Emerald. All things considered, they're not that far behind Op. Profane Path. Oh, that's a require. Oh, that's disgusting. We have no idea where either of those items are, Annihilator or Echo. That's bad. That's really bad.
Ew.
Dark Aegon Temple, that's... Yep, there's worms. There's Quad. Yeah, we're gonna be here for a while. We're probably not gonna get below 3 hours. That's the, 2-moss hint, most likely. And Cache. So... we really... Yeah, we're Annihilator and an Echo from Go mode, at least. Gravity Boost is not intrinsically required for any of these items. We'll see where Echo and Annihilator end up being, though. I will copy the hints down into chat here. All words.
Do we know numbers on the two that were already gathered?
No, I generally don't look at that.
I'm just gonna...
In no particular order, but Neither on Bug and Vanilla Echo. We can dream about that. I would like to see gravity on a visor can be found in Torva's Bog. Okay, that's Light World. So the worst place I can be is like Transport Tunnel East and we need to get gravity boost from somewhere. Which would also be really annoying. I don't think so.
SDK1 is Dark Torvus Arena.
Yeah, I don't think that hint included the Dark Torvus. Maybe it does though. I'm honestly not sure at this point. TTS would be the worst for that because that's locked behind Annihilator. Actually, yeah, since Out of Bounds is illegal, TTS is just as bad as TTE now. You can do a funny, you can screw attack into the tunnel and then do, pretty tolerable wall crawl to grab the item. But obviously that's not allowed.
We're doing another variation of Hall of Honor Dead.
I think they just forgot to spin. Actually, though, where does Up go now? Like, what elevators does she have again?
Goodness, I have not documented too many of them.
Oh, wait, no, I think she needs to go to, Aegon entrance to get to Great Temple. Yeah, that's where she must need to go. Oh, worm? A Cobalt gate where Emerald should be. That would be great. Oh, we can get Sank Map if we can get to Sanctuary. Great things all around, honestly. Amber Gate could roll Cobalt. Yeah. We've seen the other side of Amber, I think. Yeah, we have. I remember commenting on it. Just do the world's worst door clip into yeah, easy. It could honestly go any direction from here. They have enough to do stuff in either Torvis or Sanctuary. Just depends on what the game lets them do first.
Mask now getting the word of how bad it's about to be.
Yep.
Grapple beam on Albert. All right. Deciding not worth it, but the hint for gravity boost.
Dude, where was the gravity boost? I was not looking.
But my memory is failing me. Up to
Up
3
to
from Ruined Alcove. Thank you, Reggie.
So we can get like a poison bog or something, maybe. Maybe.
Up seeing what's underneath the save station. Going in, maybe? Safety save.
Oh, Ruined Alcove. Wait, where's Ruined Alcove?
Chica, no, not known, just known it's not an STK.
Yeah, Putrid Alcove is the Powerbomb one. Which one is Ruined Alcove? Light Putrid Alcove. Oh, so it's in Light Torvis. Okay. Yeah, proc hints with itemless rooms are exciting. Very exciting. Going to Sanctuary first over Torva is kind of unfortunate since we don't have the Cobalt translator, but what can you do? It's what the game has decreed. Sank Map Station, though, is a free roll. So at least we have that going for us. Yeah, absolutely worth grabbing that map station just in case Sank Entrance becomes relevant. Honestly, there's times where getting hints is stronger than just making checks. I mean, you want to be making checks, but
Did
you
I
at least want to get
get
hints with them.
elevator hints off the map or no?
Yeah, I'll skip the map station. I think they forgore. Fair enough.
Parker, no luck skipping wind chamber themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Doing the puzzle vanilla.
Wind Chamber. Truly a wretched evil.
Bring up a good point. Anyone unfamiliar with New Pattern, you just saw Op do. Not mate. That's which gyro is that?
Mini Gyro.
Mini gyro chamber. New Patcher randomizes several of the puzzles, including the mini gyro chamber puzzle. In the vanilla game, the puzzles all have the correction. In Metroid Prime 2 Echoes, vanilla, these puzzles all have the same vanilla answer. So between the Rubik's puzzle and the mini gyro chamber puzzle, you can memorize the outcomes, input them all the time, didn't need to grab any friends.
Your friend roster is currently empty. I have not seen that joke hint before. Excellent.
Seen it before, makes me sad. But no, to New Pattern, it has randomized several of the puzzles within the game, so that way it is it's a bit more interesting. It's not the same thing every time, so you can't memorize it. You have to do the scans to tell you, okay, no, what's the out mini gyro chamber? What's the order that I have to input with the Rubik's cube or with the Rubik's puzzles in main gyro chamber? It's all right. I gotta pay attention to what's actually on the screen so I can shoot the right nodes. Adds a bit of something if you're the type of person that's, no, I'd rather not play memorized like a challenge. Alright, op heading for Spider's Treasure.
It's 5 missiles and a Metroid to the face. It's dead now. Hey, synchronized terminal fall, let's go. Oh shoot, Marco's Vast couldn't get any more. Oh, they ran out of missiles?
Oh, what's that? Oh
rip.
my goodness, culling chamber. That's Cobalt.
Oh, that's huge, defined. That is so many hints. Oh, that's like the best thing they could have found that isn't direct progression like Echo or Annihilator. Hint access is so inconsistent in this mode. It is, and it's wonderful. I love it every time. It really adds a lot of risk reward to the way you route. Also, we're getting a hive entrance check. Great stuff. Meanwhile, in the race time chat, M4RKERSM4SK has put a single F into the chat. Presumably for running out of missile or firing a super instead of a seeker.
Nope.
Shoot, I didn't even see what that was.
Just a plain missile up there in hive entrance.
Dang. But it's worth checking now. Getting blown out by hive entrance when you can just walk there is not somewhere you want to be.
Yeah. So we are Echo and Annihilator away from Go mode. We have our key hints on both sides.
But those items can be just about anywhere, unfortunately.
I was about to say, can we call that anyone's actually in front of anyone, or is this still up in the air? And
I would say Op is in the lead. They've done more checks. Yeah, just because they've done more checks at this point. M4RKERSM4SK have been playing catch-up for most of the seed, unfortunately, since they're pretty much since the split at Aegon, whether to go into Labs or Dark Aegon.
your red key in.
Dark Torb is key too. Well, that's accessible with an instant morph if absolutely necessary. Of course, the runners are going to be hoping that they don't need that, but we all know what chat wants and what I want. Chat only wants one thing, and it's disgusting.
You've been listening to KRAR too much. I'm sorry. Airy has only a 20% of what you're thinking of. I'm sorry.
That's so awfully high for us. For
Oh wait, am I? First of all, shout out to Bash for actually doing the 5,000 seeds to get us some numbers. But actually, I think I might be blanking on the number there because I cannot remember if that's an accurate statement. Red and green backwards is off. There we go. Give a good shout out to KRR. Earlier today, the first match of the day, got a good crowd poll going, trying to figure out between new patcher and old patcher, does it feel the same drop rate or occurrence rate for Airy to have something? Seems to be pretty concise that it's about the same, but I don't know that any statistical data actually came out of that. But still, representation out there, KRR, you are seen by the idea of yes, we always see Airy is always a possibility. We got Marker appears to be heading for Worms. Gonna get
Fair
that
enough.
out of the way.
It is a necessary dip at some point.
That's got an SDK when we need it, don't we?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Unless there's any objections, go ahead and get some Worm Jam going. It's the one piece of music in Aegon that's not just kind of there. Or this fight. Spider Guardian play off. Guardian boss and a mini boss going at the same time over here.
Interesting, yeah. Prize Off is just going for this.
This is another brilliant part of the new patcher. Over on ops side, you were to powerbomb Spider Guardian, if I'm not mistaken, in vanilla. You would delete it and you'd soft lock.
This is all, that behavior, the fix to that was applied on the old patcher as well.
Oh, so that was on old patcher as well?
Yeah.
Worm skip over on Marker's side, so we have 3 worms up. SDK. And Marker's out of there. Just waiting on Spider Guardian to finish its routing.
And just a missile expansion. No power bombs for going to Dark World or opening that door.
Get some luck with kill bugs.
Unfortunately, no. Op is looking for another power bomb. Unfortunately, looks like they're just gonna have to leave this and find it somewhere else and then come back, which is unfortunate. Oh, also item-wise, yes, Echo and Annihilator. There is a vanilla Profane Path has a key, but also Quadraxis and Tumos have keys, and also Worm has a key.
Goodness gracious. Op took a heck of a lot of damage there. All right, chat. Do we hear the words?
Great hint.
Great Cobalt hint, and no words and no Sonic Boom. I don't think Bash would be very happy. Alright, Op from here.
Sync Energy Cobalt Hunt with Vanilla Cola has happened to you before? Oh my god.
No, that's very much a... Oh, thank you, game.
Oh, there's that gravity boost hint.
That feeling when Dark Alpha Splinter at hour 45. Yep, that's a week 2 thing right there. Vita, yes. Elevators are two-way randomized, so the elevator will go to the same spot from either side. Again, in memory of the fact that we've got those first race, could be this one. The elevators in the vanilla game would have a set path. They'd go to one spot and one spot only every time. This week, you're going to see the elevators get shuffled. Sorry. Green hint. No, so the elevators will be shuffled. They could wind up going to any other elevator with the exception of the Sky Temple elevator for the final boss. That one will always be vanilla. Sky Temple will never be affected in these settings. Just because I couldn't give you a firm reason outside of fairness. But anyway. But no, the elevators would send you to one spot, but they'd return you back to the original spot. They wouldn't go, okay, no. Sank entrance elevator would take you to Torvis entrance, but Torvis entrance elevator would take you to Sank spider side. That's a different setting. We're not using that here. If Sank entrance sent you to Torvis entrance, then Torvis entrance. Off deciding don't need any more missiles.
Fair enough.
Heading through the portal. Red key. And ammo. Ammo's worth it. Red key's not. Oh, wait, nope, never mind. Going for that ledge to come over here. I always learned it as coming from the screw attack top side. That is a little tricky considering you gotta dodge the bonk at the top. Key 2. That's right, we have not come across Annihilator. This is not a freebie.
No.
That potentially still very useful. So used to seeing Annihilator by now. Over here, the vault side. I could not tell. Op doesn't want it, so vaguely looks like a cheeseburger. I will not say that with certainty in vault, but Op doesn't want it, so I'll say cheeseburger.
Imagine logically required quad keys. That would be so great.
I don't know. It's not a... If we don't have anything important behind an Annihilator door, could we have Annihilator locked Annihilator? Is it logically required to leave the quad fight and the Sank energy play by using the quad door, or the...
Oh, there's Annihilator. All right.
And as I postulate, nope. I'm told you're wrong.
Good place for that, I think. Well, we're an echo from go mode.
This being randomized elevators, still, I'm personally, that makes me fight quad. To get to most, to get, you can get to Umos, and then that opens up the transport system, the light beam, the light transport. Yeah, Op, I think, I don't know if they're following my logic chain, but Op, seeming, at the very least, the STKs are worth it. Let's go grab them. Meanwhile, Marker, picking up Cobalt.
Oh, did we finally find a way into Tauros? Oh, that's disgusting. Oh, wait, yeah, we just found...
That's what we're talking about, is to get the light bridge, whatever, the Tumos transport. I think that's the way to get into Torvis at this point.
There is a Torvis. There's in Temple Grounds there is a Torvis entrance elevator just behind a Cobalt gate, so that is accessible now since Cobalt.
Oh, yep, yep.
Yeah, so it's not as dire as it sounds. Still real bad though. Oh, let me switch over to Ops audio so we get that good quad
Let's
theme.
get them quad jams going. Memories of this fight from back when this game was first out. First time ever seeing Quadrax's fight was interesting to say the least.
Oh yeah, it's stressful.
Right about now, I've got some minor coaching left between me and my kid, and my son will be approaching Quadrax's neck boss because he's stuck on Spider Guardian for his vanilla playthrough learning the game. Cannot wait. Now we are echoless, so this is precision firing here. Gotta hit the antennas without any lockdowns. This is likely gonna take longer than even a vanilla fight, but what's longer, doing the fight a little bit longer or trying to find echo movement? Nope. Alright, there's one antenna. I was about to say I've not had good luck with using supers around here. You can see why they're not using light beam. They got 28 ammunition left. I'm gonna try and save that for a later point in time. Alright, turning into 2 in a row right there. Get the accuracy down. Torvis access, yes, can't logically be behind Tumors. I know for me, I'm just saying, my brain, I fight this. I go to Tumos because that's easy. If you can gain a temple access, you know where those 3 are going. I cannot recall off the top of my head. I did not catch a note for Randomizer. If anybody's caught that in a note. Op finishing up their fight with Quad. DK4. Seed to the energy controller. Have to return the sanctuary energy so we can get Tumos. Showing off that as much as Echoes only ever tells you one time you can charge a shot if you're out of ammo to still use a shot. That is logical. They don't ever actually leave you without the option to fire your beam. It's just you are left without the option to do a charge beam shot. But as I recall, the only time you ever get that hint is coming out of a receiving light beam over there in Dark Aegon. Oh, pop open some ammo pods, and there's some more ammo for you. So, for the masochist amongst us, I know that it's kind of gone interesting to see for me as well. But let's take stock of this. 2 hours, 2 minutes, 58 seconds on the clock right now, and both runners only have 3 STKs and have hints in tow. This has been a seed.
Oh, yeah.
Reggie, my guy, did you know you were going to have a seed like this today? And no, we're not go mode. We are still dependent upon Echo.
Yeah, it's just bad all around. Hey, look, Sonic Boom! Oh, we saw this already, right. Hi, I'm slightly out of it. Oopsie.
Did see, but actually I can't fault them if they knew they were coming back, but... So now we got Sank Energy returned. Convenient timing, convenient placement. What do we got over here? Dark Torvus key hints over on Marker's side. Dark Torvus, Sank, and Torvus. Still don't believe we have a Chicka key yet, or Chicka hint yet, but... Burger on Marker's side. Transport to Sank entrance on Marker's side. Not going for it. Opting instead. Hearing the words of Captain, is there always progression? We have a light ammo. One half of this is dead. Underground tunnel.
Major upgrade in Cat West. Great. So that
5 temple keys. Dark Aegon, Inghive, and Sang.
Cobalt Elevator is the only logical way to Torva's god. I mean, there's also returning the Sang energy and going via the light transport system, which would be hilarious, but still, what a dire seed. Have we seen, we haven't seen a, Chica hint, have we?
I still haven't seen a Chica hint yet.
Well, I'm still gonna hope for TTE or TTS and a gravity boost on Chica. Wait, no. We know gravity boost is in Light World, never mind. Just a burger there.
Marker checking their checks, but this is good play because this will inevitably get them. They'll open the door, and we got the key in Dark Torva's arena. Question of whether or not it's on Boost Guardian is still yet to be answered, but this is the way to go to see. And Op is getting Tumos figured out. So they're going to activate the light bridges, and all the temples will connect. Now, after never did do one Mos, so you got to do the cutscene for one Mos, then you get 2 Mos. Got to do 1 before you do 2. Too most too furious, Reggie. Puns, you have them. Nice. All right. So marker in. What is the light world version of this? Okay, that's gravity boost. Horrible problem with names right now for rooms. Don't imagine marker does anything other than head to the dark world. Checking Forgotten Bridge first. Towards his temple. Oh, goodness gracious. Torva's temple echo.
Dang. Well, that's go mode. I'm sure the runners are very happy that they didn't get off worse than they did.
Runners are happy, but
well,
now
Op
I imagine
is.
the next couple of comments out of the chat. They were hoping for cursing.
We still had a great seed, though. The required dip and ink reliquary for Emerald Translator of all things. 2 moths, 2 bosses. I'm happy with this.
No, sufficiently cursed. To have gotten any more cursed, I think, just crosses that line from just cursing to actual torture. I don't know. Do we give the word what was in Torvis Arena Upper? Because I thought that was the STK. If I saw that.
These are both Dark Horse Arena, so it can be right here. Yeah,
What
there we
was that
go.
enough? I thought the glow I saw. So that's probably an ETM then, isn't it?
Could be, yeah.
I saw the glow and I'm just like, oh, that's that, but nope. Yep, ETM. Okay, no, that's me. Bad eyesight. All right. Gerard Cannon is known. I don't know that either of them picked it up. It's known it's on a wind chamber. No, not wind chamber access. Darn it. Wind chamber
Cannonball is
gateway.
known. Cannonball is in Wind Chamber entryway.
Yeah, wind chamber gateway. Yeah. It's known, but no, I don't think either of the runners picked it up. And Chica is dead. Missile expansion.
Yeah, I was already dead, given that, we, oh shoot.
Yeah,
We already had everything we needed, sadly.
between both runners, we could have a full tracker. Yep.
Does Markers know if there's something in Cat West? I don't know. I don't think Marker has been to Sanctuary yet, actually.
Tank, I thought I saw them in one side, but I think they came.
I don't think they made it to main research.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, Marker has Cobalt. Right, so they would have had to have been there, but I don't think they ever went to main research.
Getting high tempo keys, which at this point is just a oh, thank you, game. But basically, in go like 4 keys left. They've got to head to Dark Torvis Arena. was on Boost Guardian, but that's no big deal. Have we seen Profane Path yet? For SDK2. Limits Worms. Wad. All about a dead. 2 start Torvis Cash Day. Yes, Profane Path was an SDK. That's why I'm mentioning I'm going through the SDKs right now. The only one I don't have crudely identified as SDK 8. I can't remember which room it was, but it's the first SDK they got today, so... Gonna go ahead... Throw the SDKs in chat there. I'm missing number 8, but again, like I said, that was the first one we got today. Marker's Mask making their way to Lake Torvis Arena, so they will get their Echo. Op did not get into the energy controller in here, if I recall correctly. So I don't know if we saw this hint yet. Missile expansion.
Worms and Profane Path left for Op. That sounds right.
Super missile hint, okay. Useless.
So Op is going to warp to start here, and that'll put her right next to Worms. And then Profane Path will not be far away either. Sorry, I've been kind of quiet. I've been trying to look something up. And
thank you for
Google
encouraging me.
sucks. That's all I'm going to say about it.
To drain the room. It's the chick a hint.
Mm-hmm.
Drain the room, or was it just trying to use a power bomb to get the logs? op heading for Worm Jam.
Oh, worm.
Marker taking advantage of ammo fish. Alright, so that's what they were doing. They had run out of power bombs. Didn't want to verbalize it because I didn't know if that was true because I hadn't seen them in Morph Ball form since I started questioning. But, yeah. Meanwhile, Op is attempting worm skip. And does not get worm skip. Okay. Add 15 seconds to the fight, I guess. Making their way vanilla.
Yep.
Spider-induced puzzle here. Morph ball slots. Three for up. We are one away on her side.
Cast Profane Path and we'll be done.
So, what would you say would be more cursed about this part of the seed? Is it the translator locations, or just the amount of back and forth that the elevators made them do today?
That Emerald is so nasty. I'm gonna say Emerald is like the single most cursed thing about this seed. Just a mid-game ink reliquary check required, card required, no less. That's just always gonna be something special.
Yeah, that's... I don't know. Reliquary, in my mind, yeah, that's always one of those, like... If I'm ever thinking about it, it's always last. But here, you needed it way earlier than last for damn sure, so...
Yep.
I think Op is ammo hunting at the moment. Power burn. We're just trying to... Shooting them with beams, so you're looking for... seems Op is on the hunt for ammo. Awesome part of week 2 seeds is the fact that, yeah, no, it's not as easy as just stop by the ship on your way to get to STK portal. Nope, you gotta pre-plan yourself. Make sure you got things in order. Meanwhile, under temple access, just a mystic expansion for marker. Finally, the coup de grace, everything. High, mid, high, low. And the echo gate for odd.
There we go. Final key.
Off to Emperor Ing we go on op side. Meanwhile, marker heading into Under Temple. Missile expansion, and they will fight Power Bomb Guardian. Now the crazy part is, since we're in beginner logic, if I'm not mistaken, Power Bomb Guardian, you are required to have both boost and power bombs, correct?
Sorry, repeat the question one more time.
Power Bomb Guardian, for the beginner logic that we have here in this tournament, do you need both boost and, you need power bombs obviously, but do you need boost on the top of it?
Oh, you don't need boost at all, no. Vanilla, you don't even need power bombs actually to do this fight.
Morph ball bombs.
Oh, bombs. Yeah, you need bombs.
Regular bombs, yeah. I believe it's hyper mode to do this without bombs, because you need floaty for dark burst to do the power bomb slots.
Yeah, it's something real goofy and bad.
And obviously spider, yes. Now I don't know why I thought maybe beginner logic still required you to have boost on this one. But ETM, I think that's parking validated 5 times over by now.
Mm-hmm.
Markers making their way up to the top of Dark Torvis. I think this might be a save warp, if not a safety save. But on op side, we are heading to final bosses. Save warp.
Is a suit needed for logic? You just need enough energy to be able to beat the boss, whether that's having dark suit or enough E-tanks. So if you have enough E-tanks, no, strictly you don't need a suit for Power Bomb Guardian.
I can tell you I've been shown the what's even the proper name of the darn thing? Randomizer does have a way to look up all the logic and what you need for each stage: beginner, intermediate, expert, hyper mode. I will say I have peaked. I cross my eyes and start hallucinating sometimes in some of the ones, but it is within Randomizer. It will explain itself with its logic. Gotta find the right menu. Understand how the tricks are laid out and displayed inside of it. Getting a little bit bullied on op side. Got some got some of the little critters deciding they just want to pop out at the worst possible time.
Yeah. Incredibly annoying.
Emperor Ing 3. Okay, no. You know my secret hitbox. I'm not happy. I'm gonna bounce you around. Except there. Nice shot there. And we are off to the races, down to escape the planet. Or so we think. Purposefully making sure we're not going to overshoot here over on opside. Going to leave themselves with just the right amount.
Here's hoping that Dark Samus 4 cooperates. Doing the dark beam strat.
Stay put and then try and screw attack.
Yep.
Where are you at?
Looks like she's got it.
Yeah,
and that's time. GG, awp82 for beating this silly seed. Oh shoot, I closed out of the race time. I'm silly. We'll get her an invite in just a moment. I have a feeling once Marker sees that, well, we'll see what happens. There we go, there's the race time. And Marker's mask has forfeited the seed. Alright, let's get them in here for an interview real quick. GG. What a terrible seed.
Oh, jeez, goodness gracious my, that was... that was something.
Hello, Op, and hello, Marker's Mask. Welcome. Pretty good seed, IMO.
Yeah. It felt kind of bad and kind of okay at the same time. I don't know if that makes sense, but it was slow, but I felt like I made all the right plays, and yeah, just kind of went smoothly overall.
Yeah.
There was a lot of back and forth of.
Yeah, that was probably the only my only complaint about that was just the whole front load Aegon thing, having to keep coming back, and felt like I spent too long there.
Yeah. But there also just wasn't a great route through Aegon. I still think you might have done Aegon the best you could have. It was just a very back and forth kind of seed.
Right.
Can you all hear me okay?
Yep. We
Oh,
hear you
sorry
now.
if I
There we
cut you
go.
off.
Oh no worries. I just didn't I didn't see me myself glow green in Discord, so just wanted to make sure.
I've got you loud and clear now.
Where was Annihilator?
At West.
Oh man.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I was about to leave sync and then got lucky. Turned around.
Yeah, I thought flow clearing Torvis would have been the right play for Annihilator. And then I was gonna hope that it was on my way to quad, but as soon as I found Echo, I should have just busted out for Sank as soon as I grabbed the Sky Temple key down there in Gathering Hall, but I don't know if that would have mattered in the long run, but man, you think you can escape Aegon and you just get put right back in.
Exactly.
And worms were not bait, unfortunately.
Yeah, I skipped it when I was there, and then got a hit, and I was like, "Damn it!" I knew I had to turn back, but I was just hoping I wouldn't have to.
Were you able to do Wind Chamber
That took
not vanilla?
first visit. No, I I tried the screw attack method, then gave up, went into the portal, uh, winded up for the things, and then realized I didn't have any missiles, so I had to leave. And then came back and kind of like circled back around somehow, and ended up getting the screw attack first try.
Well, GG's.
Yeah.
Also, that light beam logic was pretty interesting. I thought for sure it was going to be vanilla, and then it just turned out not to be. And then I think there was the amber hint later on for it or something like that. I can't remember, but oh man,
Can't remember which color it was.
I feel like there was so much back and forth that like I felt extremely behind because I'm not very good mechanically at the game yet, like execution wise. So I feel like whoever would have been, just busting through Aegon super fast would have gotten a pretty significant lead there.
Didn't feel that fast. Like I did. I think I hot dogged a couple locations, or just like forgot about them and had to go back real quick, and then ended up paying off. But could have got the items earlier. I think it was one of them was screw attack.
Yeah, that was one of them, but it makes sense skipping that for the time being, since kind of awkward to just go through two loading screens for one item, have to warp out into mining station B. It's a good thing
Yeah.
there's in for that fairly early on.
Right.
Yeah, and I feel like I was like there was so much in Aegon that as soon as I like went area to area, I felt like I had to full clear things just because of how much Aegon was like everything was there. So I think I probably took too cautious of routing this game as well, but it just felt this siege, holy cow, just felt like back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
No, I can tell you right now, I popped when op. You had done a warp to start back into Aegon, to drop your power bomb there to get into storage B to find light suit. That made me pop.
Yeah, and then I had to go. I had to go check all the obligatory light suit checks, and it just they baited me. Both of them.
Yeah, I really wish that I would have taken the time and sank instead of trying to figure out the elevators right away, because I feel like I could have done Echoless Quad as well. But then Echo was required because there was still a profane path key, right?
Correct.
Yep.
Oh man,
Right.
okay. Well, never mind. I think no matter what, then routing wise, that just didn't work out for me.
I want to ask a question. We have some masochists over in chat that seem to enjoy the idea of Emerald in Ing Reliquary. What's your thoughts on that one?
I was so frustrated, and honestly, I thought it was going to be Echo. Because I scanned that and I was like, all right, you know, elevator wise and light suit wise, this is going to be way later. And then I started clearing the rest of Temple Grounds, and then once it was not there at all, I was like, that's Emerald, and where is light suit? And that's when I think I did the warp to start, because I was like, I missed something very badly there.
Yeah, I think I already had light suit at the time I was able to do that.
Yeah, Op, I believe you did have light suit for that one, but no, that still was just to first see the hint say HUD system.
Yeah, that was
to get that
pretty
hint,
rough.
and then just okay, because we were. Did we even have Dark Visor? I know we had Violet and Amber at that point in time, and I can't remember if we had Dark by then.
Yeah, and I couldn't buy an upgrade like the first 20 minutes of the game, like progression wise, like because I went straight for the jump guardian loop and it was just missile, 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 and I'm like, okay. And then I feel like if you would have left Aegon right away after getting Dark and Seekers, and then grabbing Light, there was that elevator in FTA that would have just sent you straight back for the rest of the clear easy. And it's just like, at this point, I was like, I have routed back and forth in Aegon so many times now that it was just like this is just a huge waste of time. Like I just knew I was just going farther and farther behind the more I was in Aegon.
And then the further Aegon torture. Oh goodness, where did we find supers?
Supers are in Command Center.
Yeah.
Command Center, and then the idea of having to go to Warrior's Walk to find Dark Suit. Fursuit. Speaking as a personal, my week 1 seed, hot dogging and leaving Warrior's Walk to my last possible check. Now I can sympathize with how that was delayed a little bit, but also, Randomania.
Oh,
Yeah.
Randy.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think I last location the Dark Suit. Because at some point I was like, the only things open's Warrior Walk, no way. Because then I was like, if that gives me a suit to just get into Battlegrounds, great. But then no light beam, so essentially last locationed Dark, last locationed light beam, and then last locationed light suit. So, that was just a bummer.
Overall, chat was pretty happy with that seed, I'll say.
I'm sure they were.
Any final words on whatever that was?
Nope, GG.
GG.
Good luck, Op, in the rest of the tournament.
Yeah, you too.
Take it easy, folks. Check the schedule for more races. We have stuff coming up the rest of the week, pretty much. Pretty much every day, I think. Follow the runners, please. That's the commentary button. You can also follow the commentators if you want, I guess. But follow the runners especially. And with that, we will be hopping off for the night. Take it easy.